They are making a teenager present government photo identification and clearance from student government just to claim a leftover 22-cent piece of plastic. This is Roast.fm. I want to talk to you man to man, parent to parent, because you are staring at a high school bulletin that reads less like Friday announcements and more like a tactical supply chain drop sent from a bunker. And listen, I know how it happens. You want good test scores, you buy the house in the hills, and boom, suddenly you have to submit paperwork so your kid can ride a two-wheel bicycle to a locker. Let us start with this week because before your child can even walk into this school, you have to memorize a military launch sequence. Monday, August 24th is a late start, but Tesoro does not tell you it is a late start because they have to sound important. They call it Pattern 16TL. What in the deep state hell is Pattern 16TL? It sounds like the activation code for a sleeper cell. Period. One begins at exactly 9 in the morning, not 8:55. 9. And the final bell every single day is 3:15 in the afternoon. If you are sitting out there in the idling SUV, do not roll up early. Prepare your vehicle for pattern 16TL. Then at lunch on Monday outside the Associated Student Body Office is the Great Stadium Cup redemption. Tell me this is not completely unhinged. If your student missed out on Thursday, August 20th or Friday, August 21st, they are handing out the leftover Fill Your Cup promo items. But nobody can just take a cup. A student ID is strictly, absolutely required. You understand what I am telling you? You need verified institutional credentials to receive an injection-molded promotional container. We are guarding empty cups like fentanyl. Then comes Friday, August 28th, and the trap shuts on the bicycles. If your kid rolls up on a bike or an e-bike, their formal e-bike and bicycle parking permit is due. It is overdue if they have not done it. You can't just throw a padlock on a metal loop anymore. You have to register transportation with the local precinct like you are docking an F-16. Now I know what you're thinking. Dave, I drive a car to school. How do I park at the bike rack? Tesoro put a totally separate note inside the same document, strictly clarifying that cars require car parking permits. Thank God they told you a sedan does not fit on a bike permit. Once the heavy paperwork clears, your reward is varsity football on Friday night, August 28th, at 7 o'clock in the evening down the toll road at Dana Hills. Here is the punchline. The Tesoro spirit theme is beach out, tropical. You live pressed entirely up against the mountains and state Route 241. But wear the Hawaiian shirt anyway. Throw it on. Be a landlocked titan pretending the pavement radiating heat off the tollway is actually ocean air. Catch your breath, because the rest of the sports week moves quickly. Monday flag football heads to Downey. On Tuesday, tennis goes over to J. Serra, and volleyball visits Corona del Mar. On Wednesday, flag football is at Foothill. Thursday, volleyball hosts Aliso Niguel. The coaches won't wait. Make sure your GPS is charged. Now look closely at September. If you do not have a calendar, write this on your steering wheel. The snare drums are tightening. Tuesday, September 1st at lunch. Club interest meeting. Wednesday, September 2nd. This is a major one. From 7:30 in the morning to 2:30 in the afternoon, room 708. It is the absolute last chance ID and yearbook photo session. If they skip this one, there is no permanent record of their teenage existence. Get them to room 708. On Friday, September 4th at 3:30 in the afternoon, the Spirit Pack pre-order closes. Do it online or walk into the ASB office. Spirit wear, the class shirt, the dance tickets. It all bundles here. Listen carefully. The dance tickets in this pack are completely, totally non-refundable, which means when you pay that money on September 4th, it's a wrap. When your teen complains 3 weeks from now because a girl named Harper ignored him by the lockers, too bad. Wednesday, September 9th. Back to school night. Club applications are due at exactly midnight the next night, September 10th. Club presidents have their first meeting during Titan time on September the 16th, followed by the big club rush from September the 22nd to the 24th. Oh, we almost glossed over September 11th. It is a minimum day. Get the car started for a 12:50 afternoon release. Now I want to get real. Because what ASB is doing right now for the dances, they could charge as a state crime. High-frequency trading, surge pricing up the wall. Homecoming is Saturday, October 24th, at Tesoro. No guests, nobody driving in from the outside. Right now, it's $50 if you have an ASB card, $60 without one. It's a bargain for asphalt. That lasts all the way until September 5th. Then we hit phase 2 of the trap. Boom! Prices hike $60 with ASB, $70 without. Look at me right now. If you try to buy it on game day at the door, they are charging a teenager $120 American to walk into their own school. It is extortion wrapped in glitter. If they have outstanding library fines or they sat in detention, it does not matter if they drop all the hundreds. The teenager is completely ineligible. Don't test them. They won't think twice. Want true artificial scarcity? Look at Winter Formal on January 30th, 2027. 350 ticket cap. The enrollment has thousands. Your odds are terrible. Start buttering them up. Prom is going strictly out of house on Saturday, May 11th, 2027, at the Grove in Anaheim. Do not read the activities flyer. The flyer tells lies. The flyer says May 1st. It's stale garbage. The correct information states May 11th, and grad night is Friday, June 4th at Universal, outside ASB handling entirely. Get yourself ready. Survive pattern 16TL on Monday. Turn that e-bike paperwork in by Friday, or you'll be parking 2 miles up the road.